Welcome back to Desert Smoke Reviews. My name is Wyatt.
Justin.
Today we're going to be taking a look at the HC Series Maduro. We're smoking a Torpedo today. This is a very nice looking, well constructed Maduro stick. I see basically no stems. Well, there's a little bit of one. Not a veiny cigar. Real smooth pack, but real firm. Let's see, in the aroma, I just get a sweetness. I can't really put anything specific towards that. Just a real general sweetness. Same thing on the foot. Maybe a little bit of like coffee or chocolate, but mostly just a very general sweetness. How about you?
Yeah, just a general sweet tobacco. Not much else I can pick up. I have to say, very nice construction. It does a very fine tooth to the wrapper. It's well constructed. Real good looking cigar. But aroma wise, yeah, I'm just getting like a sweet tobacco. Let's get it cut up, toasted up, see what it looks like.
Yeah, even in the when you light it, the aroma is just that same general, not very specific sweetness. So let's see what it tastes like. Right away, really dark, surprisingly dark. It's an interesting taste on the lips, but
Very oily.
yeah, very oily. Yeah, very oily. It's almost like chapstick. That's not an insult. It's a good taste. But yeah, just very dark. Definitely has a long-lasting finish for me. How about you?
Yeah, I'm just getting that, just a simple sweet tobacco, a deep earth,
Yeah.
very earthy, very, almost like hits you at the bottom of your throat. It's real nice, real oily. Not a whole lot going on,
Yeah.
but what is there is really hitting you pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's almost sort of molasses-like or caramel-like, this smoke. There's not a lot of it, but it has a texture that definitely coats your tongue and makes sure that the finish lasts.
Yeah, I really can't identify what kind of sweetness, just a simple sweetness. It's really heavy. It's in the smoke, it's in the finish, it's in the retrohale, it's just all over the cigar. And that deep earth, and why it says like chapstick on your lips after you're done. It's a very oily cigar. So far, it's very interesting. I'll be real excited to get into this. Well, let's get down to the first third, see how it develops.
All right, welcome back. We're at we're about 10 minutes into this HC Maduro. So far for me, this is definitely going to be a fuller cigar. The draw is not tough, but you have to work at it. And then just the flavors. I get just a really thick black licorice flavor. We've been talking, there's something else there. I'm not sure what it is yet, but especially on the finish, there's some other flavor that lingers, but I'm not sure what it is yet. So I'm interested to see what that may be. Justin?
Yeah, that black licorice is right there. I'm still getting some like deep earthy tones to it as I go into that finish, but the major player is that black licorice, and it's a good flavor. Burn for me has been really good. It's not razor sharp, but doesn't need any touch-ups. But I'm with Wyatt on draw. It's a little snug. You really gotta really puff on it, but it's manageable. I haven't had any construction issues, so we'll see how it develops. It's definitely full-bodied for me, and medium to full in strength. Really, I'm getting a bit of a buzz on it, but it might just be the fact that I haven't eaten anything. So, but so far, really decent smoke. Let's get into the second third and see how it goes.
All right, welcome back. We're about halfway through this HC Maduro. So far, I haven't gotten any real flavor changes. Still that real heavy dark licorice flavor, long-lasting finish. Not much through the retrohale. Again, just kind of that general dark sweetness in the retrohale. But still, I would rate this cigar definitely on the fuller side. But seems to be sort of a one-note cigar so far. Just that licorice and sweetness to me. How about you?
But definitely medium to full. It's definitely got some punch to it. Definitely medium to full in strength for me now. Burn's been great. No complaints. Flavor profile, yeah, is that dark black licorice. I still get earthy notes in the end as it approaches the finish, and there is something else there, and really can't identify it. I wanted to say like a woodsy, oak pine flavor, but I don't know if that's it. It's definitely something. Maybe it'll present itself in the final third, but yeah, right now just a real heavy black licorice and dives into a nice deep earth for me. But so far, really decent smoke.
Yeah.
Let's get into the final third and see how it develops.
All right. Well, we're at the last third of this HC Maduro. Not any flavor changes that I really noticed. I mean, there was little hints of stuff like earth and little hints of maybe almost sort of a pine. We were talking about a pine earlier, but all throughout, I'd say just a real thick licorice type of flavor. Not a lot of dimension here. Not a complex cigar. But definitely not a cigar you want to start your day with. This is definitely on the heavy side. The draw is real snug, real firm. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this one like a 7. I was expecting a little more, but definitely a good cigar. This wouldn't be something I'd take out on the golf course, though. Because while there isn't any real maintenance that I had to do along with it, it's just kind of a tough cigar to smoke. So if you're just sitting down relaxing, this would be a good cigar for that, but definitely not something that you'd want to smoke while you're going along, because there's not that much smoke there and you have to work at the draw. But yeah, good cigar.
I agree. It's a one-trick pony. That really dark licorice and earth for me. Like I said, there's hints of flavors that changes here and there, but for the most part, that's the only thing you're going to get. Burn for me has always been good. It is a medium to full, and probably closer to the full side in both strength and body for me. And I'd also have to agree, this is not a golf course cigar, just for the fact of how full-bodied and full strength it is. You don't want to be running around with golf clubs and swinging and smoking on one of these. I would, if we get some more of these, I would like to smoke them and pair it with different drinks, coffee, scotch, maybe a heavy beer, just see if that might develop some of the flavors in it, because there might, like I said, there's hints of other flavors, and they might become more pronounced with different drinks. But for the most part, it's a one-trick pony. This probably wouldn't be something I would buy in a box of or anything, but if I got into a sampler, I'd smoke it. It's not my favorite, but it's a good solid stick. If I was going to rate it, I'd give it like a 6.5, right in there, because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just black licorice is not my. Yeah, it's very one-dimensional, very simple, not complex, and the black licorice is really not my favorite flavor. It's not a bad flavor, but it's not something I, want to enjoy time and time again. So, if I got into a sampler, I would definitely smoke it, but I don't think I would buy even a 10-pack of these. But if it's something you like, give it a shot. I think they're relatively inexpensive. I'm not 100% sure. I think like $3.50 a stick maybe. But anyway, if you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Till next time, smoke them if you got them.